Yes, in the remaining moments, this is the part of the program where Steve and I exchange presents.
Yes.
And we cry a little bit, and then we hug.
Yeah.
Always a hug. We're huggers. We really are.
Hug it out, baby.
Hug it out. What did you? This is very nice of you. Thank you for this. I'm sure the baby will love it. Thank you.
Kathy packed that, by the way.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to know how to do it, for heaven's sakes. Come on now. If it looks nice,
Baby
sure
Gap,
Kathy did it.
don't try to get in it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
No, that's for baby.
Yeah.
You know, we are going to go away for the holidays. We've got 2 trips planned that baby's coming on. And I think people need to understand what's going on just a little bit in the remaining moments. People are always saying to me, you know, there's so many websites out there, and I don't really know, you know, where to go, and I don't know, you know, I have a couple sites I go to, but you can benefit by doing a little bit of homework. So we've actually made this a little easier for you. You have my tips. I have a couple of tips right there. You can see them in the monitor, Steve.
All right there.
Here's a tip. Now, we're waiting on the tips. All right, we're not there. All right, well, what we've done is we partnered with a couple of reputable companies.
Finally.
Well, I try.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is, number one on the old tips when planning your travel is to be flexible with the dates.
Either you're going to take a date or you're not. That makes sense to me.
I wonder what Kathy would have to say about that.
She hates it when I try to get a date.
Now,
make sure your date is fine.
the reason
Make sure your date wants to go.
Make sure your date wants to go.
Yeah.
The reason you want to be flexible with the dates is because, for whatever reason, now the airline people have figured this out. It's not really for us to really understand. They know it's supply and demand. They know all of it.
If you can go Wednesday to Wednesday, baby.
Dude, listen, it's the difference between Wednesday to Tuesday, Monday to Thursday. Like what? Sometimes it matters that you have to be somewhere on it, but sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't, it can mean the difference of hundreds of dollars just by moving your dates around. So that's why, you know, people always say, well, you got to book early. Well, you don't necessarily have to book early per se. You just have to start looking around early as you can, because you can benefit by, I can leave on a Tuesday and you'll come back on a Wednesday and it's $200 as opposed to $400.
I think you're saying plan ahead.
Plan ahead, but start looking early and be flexible with the dates. Number 2 thing that I think is really important, especially when dealing with the booking here, is check for the packages to your destination. Now, the reason you want to check for packages is even if you're going to a place that you think, well, why would, I'm going to go home and hang out with my aunt in Lincoln, Nebraska. I don't need a package for that. Well, actually, what you may find, especially with the online travel agencies these days, is they will bury the cost of certain things that the suppliers, they don't want you to know what the rate is. They just want you to know what the package rate is. They'll tell you what it is per person, and you get the Hertz rental car or the Avis rental car.
Whether or not you actually use all the package items.
Well, it doesn't even matter. Exactly. So look for packages, because that's where, you know, everybody's making deals with everybody else for lots of different reasons. So you might be able to save $50 or $100 on that. So that would be number 2. Number 3, compare. The reason I say compare is because even if we go take a poll around the room, some people, if I say, where do you go to get airline tickets? They'll say, oh, well, I'm a Hotwire person. Or they'll say, oh, I'm a cheap tickets person. Or I'm an Orbitz person. I'm a kayak person. I go to an aggregator, first of all. The reason you want to compare across the board is because these guys are getting really competitive with their fee structure. And so
there is a good reason to compare.
There is, not just to find out why. You know, look, Travelocity, Orbitz, Expedia, Priceline, these are the major online travel agencies out there. They're going to fulfill whatever travel problem you have. They will take care of it. But keep in mind, too, you can also go right to the supplier. So if you're planning on a Sheraton property, maybe you want to start with a Hotels.com or whatever the case, check them as well, because in some instances, buying direct can actually help you. So that's why I say do a little bit of the homework. Don't get overwhelmed, but do it as long as you can, because you're not going to check 900 different hotel brands. But get out. Now, what we've done is we've made it a little easier for you.
Thank you.
And what I want you to understand here is that I get notes about this all the time. They say, well, you know what? We love your travel mission, Eric. We believe in what you and Steve and Aaron and Daniel, everybody on here is doing. We love all of it. How can we help? I can tell you. You go right now. You go to travelshowlive.tv. You click on what's it called? Oh, hey, there I am. You click on the thing. What's it called? Shop for Travel. Right there.
Shop for
right.
travel.
So now you go to Shop for Travel, and you just scroll down this page, and you'll see we've got little relationships with lots of different people there.
Yeah.
So you're able to click around on our little partners. Now it looks a little funny, but I don't care. But anyway, whatever you need, there it is. And just by clicking on one of those things, you actually are supporting our travel mission, whether or not you buy something.
Beautiful.
So there you go.
That's what makes America great, my friend.
Thank you, Steve. You're a good man. Unfortunately, we can't continue this conversation because the show's over.
Oh.
Oh, no. No, it's okay.
We can do the after the show.
We're going to do the after, just like Oprah does. We're going to do, first of all, the show, as soon as it's finished here, it's going to repeat all week.
Because you can't get enough of
Can
it.
you stay all week?
We can stay all week. And then
All week.
next Sunday, we're going to do it again, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Excellent.
Right here at this table. Thank you to my guests. They were awesome. Thank you to the crew. They were great. John, not so good. Not so good. I'm picking
Hey, you
up
got
the
that Rosetta
accent,
Stone
from my
thing down
Rosetta
already.
Stone. Steve
Beautiful.
O'Brien, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate the
All right.
vacation situation room. And we will be back. Oh, and Daniel, nice report. We'll be back next Sunday at 5. Have a great week.